Welcome to this module of the Leadership Transition course. We will continue with the topic, Understanding Project or Group Purpose. So, for those who want to start leading today, one of the important things is before you start doing anything in detail, you must be able to ask yourself, what exactly is the goal of the group I manage, or the project I manage, or the people that I'm leading? Because that purpose is the reason for their existence, and it gives a sense of what needs to be done. Now, when you have a group of people moving in a certain direction and they have no clue what the goal is or where they are going, then some of them are bound not to go with you. And that's why it's important for leaders to understand themselves exactly what is the purpose. If it's a project, you need to understand what the purpose of the project is. What is it there to achieve and for how long? If it's a team, why are you managing a team or a group of people? How do they contribute to the goal of the organization? What should they achieve as their own goal that also contributes to the goal of the organization? Therefore, making sure they can work together. And one way to also start looking at that as a leader is try to create what many know today as SMART goal or purpose, where the S is for the specific, which means you want to check, what do we want to do? The M stands for measurable. How will you know when you've reached that particular goal? The A is for achievable, which means, is it in your power to accomplish that goal? And R means realistic, which means, can you realistically achieve it? And T is timely. When exactly do you want to accomplish it? Now, this can also be used on personal ground, like if you want to change something. Let's say you get a feedback and you want to improve on it. That feedback, in setting a goal to reach there, it must be smart. It must be specific, which is very clear what you want to do. Measurable, because if you can't measure it, then you don't know for sure if you're making progress. Achievable, if it's not in your power, if it is something you need to do or someone wants you to do but not in your power or no other way to achieve it, even though it's measurable, then it doesn't make sense to aim for that goal. And it must be realistic as well. Otherwise, why do you want to do that? And of course, there has to be a time bound to be sure that you don't spend your whole life trying to achieve a goal. And this is basically what a project manager or a leader or any manager should consider before diving into the details of chasing a goal. They must be able to ask those questions. And if they can get answers to that, they are able to lead their team, because then they're able to really explain those goals in a smart way. And people will follow it, because then they start believing that you know what you're doing, which is one of the other levels of leadership we showed. And when you don't understand what you're doing and why, people really don't get to trust you. They just follow you if they need to, not because they want to. So this is very important. And this is something we want to ensure that by listening to us, you can be aware that setting SMART goals and objectives are important. Thank you.